Jesus said, "Man cannot live on bread alone, but from every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." You're listening to Daily Truth.
One of the harsh realities of many pagan deities is that their gods were fickle. Their gods were trivial. Their gods were envious and weak and insecure. The gods in Greek and Roman mythology, they could be easily triggered. They needed a safe space. Their gods were kind of a bit like snowflakes. You could anger the gods in a moment. And our God, the difference with the one true God, the triune God, is not that our God is never angry. Our God does get angry, and he gets angry because he is a God of love, and because he is a God who is holy. If you've never hated anything, it is quite possible that it's because you've never loved anything. The goal of holiness and righteousness is not to be emotionally absent. It's not to be apathetic. We think that what it looks like to be holy is to be like this mystical guru who just never gets fazed by anything. We never get excited, we never get sad, we never get scared, we never get angry. That's not holiness. That's not spiritual maturity. It is righteous and good that Jesus fashioned a whip out of cords and went into the temple when it was being abused by the money changers and overturned their tables and said, "My house shall be a house of prayer for all nations, but you have made it a den of thieves." And the disciples remembered the prophecies in the Old Testament spoken about him. It said, "Zeal for his Father's house will consume him." And Jesus says, "In your anger do not sin," meaning that you can be angry in a righteous manner. So the absence of anger is not divine. It's simply what we get angry about, how angry we get, what measure, degree of our anger. So what we're angry for, what degree of our anger, and how quickly we get angry. Righteousness is not the absence of anger. I'll say it like this. Righteousness is anger for the right things in the right measure at the right time. Anger about the right things in the right measure at the right time. So when you are violently angry and having thoughts of murder because you were cut off in traffic, that is probably not righteous anger, right? That's not anger for the right thing in the right measure at the right time. But the Proverbs speak of a husband's jealousy for his wife. That if somebody comes and threatens a man's wife and tries to harm her or do something even worse, God forbid, that I won't use language to describe for the sake of children. In a husband's fury in that moment, he will go after that man. And the Bible speaks in a positive light of that kind of anger. It's an appropriate anger. Anger for the right thing in the right measure at the right time. And so it is with God. God is not God because he is never angry. The Bible teaches not that God is never angry, but also that he is not like the fickle pagan gods who are immediately angered. No, our God is slow to anger. He is long-suffering. He is patient. He is kind, but our God is not indefinitely tolerant of the wicked. He will eventually punish those who are wicked in his anger, in his righteous anger.
Wait, real quick before you go, do me a favor. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the bell so you'll be notified with all our new content as it comes out on a daily basis. And if you're willing to support this ministry, you can do so by going to rightresponseministries.com/donate. Thanks so much. God bless.